Greetings everyone, it is the Ash Heriter, and welcome back to Terra Invicta. My apologies for the delay on the episodes. It has been a very busy couple of days for me in real life, so, uploading has been going a little bit slower. I already articulated why in the previous episode, just bear with me. Anyways, moving on. In the previous episode, we built up a bit of a fleet for ourselves. We have 4 ships and more on the way. Thank you to the various commenters that left name suggestions. Indeed, we did rename our ships, some of them. So the Litany of the Emissaries was one of the suggested names, so we have that now. And I renamed another one into Dawn Herald on my own volition. We also renamed most of our armies. So the South Korean force will be called the Legion of the New Dawn. I have named all of the Pakistani armies based off of Middle Eastern weaponry. So we have the Tabar Division, the Shamshir Division, the Saif Division, and the Zulfikar Division. The Canadian army, this is at the request of a commenter, so thank you. We have named this the Wendigo Brotherhood. And lastly, the final army from India is named Durga's Chosen, Durga being an Indian goddess, all about kind of protection, and I'm not really sure. My knowledge of Indian mythology is very limited compared to my knowledge of certain other mythologies, because it's a little bit complex. It's not exactly an easy one to jump into. It's pretty wild. Anyways, so that's just been the new names that we've put in. So let's continue on. So, Agira here, you're the only one that I don't have doing anything right now. So we control Pakistan right now. We also control Nepal and Sri Lanka. We need to take Bangladesh, so let's actually start working on Bangladesh here. Alright. We must persuade get busy there. And we have our 2 guys advising, one in Pakistan, one in India itself. And again, we're going to, once we can, once I've got the resources and everything, where I can do an easy transfer, we can move the, we can basically give China to our alien overlords. So, we have ourselves a new ship. Immediately, one has launched, 2 actually. The Disciple-class escorts. 3 of them, actually, sorry, not 2. We have 3 new ships that have immediately launched. So let's take a look what these guys look like. Pretty cool. Really like the ship design in this game. It all looks really nice. But we need to check out their names really quickly. Sorry, they're part of different fleets. We should actually probably align them all into one fleet, right? Just merge the whole damn thing. Can we put everything? Yeah, Umbra 11. That's our entire fleet. It is now just one group of ships. Why are there always marching bands here? Like, every time. I don't know how many times I've attempted to record for there to just be, like, marching bands tromping around outside my house. Okay, so they named this one the Disciple. Well, it's a Disciple-class ship, so let's call it something else. Let's call this the Hydra's Fang. That makes sense. Alright. Looks good. And then we have Gorgon and Harpy. I'm okay with those names, actually. These are our attack bombers, so they have quite a bit of attack power. So this is actually now quite a potent fleet, Umbra 11. We have 133 attack power. I think we could basically engage the initiative's ships, right? I mean, can I actually, like, click on their vessels? We'll do that in the Intel tab. See what they have in Earth's orbit, right? Here in the solar system, right? Is that how we do that? Can we check? Or is this just for solar system bodies? Okay, no, that's not going to work. We can check the initiative. Not really telling us what their total power is. Okay. The question is, do we launch an attack? Or do we wait? Not sure. Umbra 11. I mean, we should probably rename this fleet also. Let's see if I can actually do that easily. Can we? Yes, we can. We will call this, Battlegroup Charybdis. Hell yeah. Our first full-fledged armada here. Look at them all in line. Oh, they look really cool. Arranged like that. Hell yeah. Do we test them, or do we build up a little bit more? I feel like we should build up a little bit more and then just send overwhelming force at them. And just wipe them out. But let's actually... so we have a couple of potential ship classes. So we've got the Cenobite class corvettes as well, which are troop carriers. And then the Disciple class escorts. We should probably build a couple more Disciple class escorts, because these are going to be pretty good. Just attack ships, because they've got the torpedoes, they've got point defense laser turrets, so they have a good long range. It means they can probably just take things out before we get there. Or, what I could do is wait until we have better technology and engage. But at that point, if we're going to be waiting for that long, I may as well just engage right now. Maybe we just should. Let's check Battlegroup Charybdis, and let's see if we can transfer it to one of the enemy fleets. India 6. They're calling themselves India, after all. Like, we control India. That's ours. But let's transfer it to India 6 and see if we can wipe them out. And then we're going to have a look at the space combat system. And by the way, guys, I'm going to be terrible. I have no idea what I'm doing.
Offering support.
So if you guys have advice for how to do the space combat, please let me know. I know there is just a kind of a skirmish mode in the game, which is really nice. That kind of allows you to experiment around with it. It's great. I haven't really taken a look at it yet, mostly for time reasons. So I would love to, and then I can practice. Okay, so we have 133 attack power versus 86.4 right there. It's India Fleet 6. We engage. Let's keep a loose formation. We want to do a line. I don't know what the advantages are. I guess this is just how you... this is like your deployment start, right? So let's do like a chevron deployment. Archers. This. Long range? Yeah, I mean, we are mostly a long-ranged fleet. And then we can do it... the wings? Oh, sure. Long-range combatants furthest from center. Okay. Let's engage. Let's see how this goes. Dark battle. Alright, our first space battle. We're going to be taking on the initiative. Oh god. So, as we know, okay. Holy shit. These are our harpies here. Ramming speed allows the ship to collide with enemy ships, doing great damage to both. Given the sacrifice required, costs 25 influence to activate for the rest of the battle. Yeah, we don't want to do that. Disengage, that could command ships to run away, or we could set it to AI control. Attack posture, and this is set primary target. Oh man, there's so many different things. Clear primary target. Can we set primary targets already? I don't know. This must be their entire fleet, actually, because they were all moored here, so... So these are the... Hold on. So, attack posture. Offensive weaponry will favor the primary target if it is in range. Otherwise, they will attack the nearest target available. Guardian-capable weapons will not fire defensively. No, we don't want that. So I think we have Guardian-capable weapons on our escorts, right? Offensive weaponry. We'll just do balanced. I don't know what... Jesus. I don't know if this is actually, like, working. Toggle special maneuver panel. Oh my god. What the hell? Roll to port. Dorsal spin. I have a feeling there's gonna be a lot of pausing in these combats. Oh my god, here come the marching bands. Bad timing. I need to focus. Fleet, extend radiators or retract radiators. Right, so this is something that we learned from the, like, introduction of the game. Or not the introduction, but I learned from, like, reading the game's profile on Steam. But, like, extending and retracting the radiators, which are the little thingies on the sides of the ship. These little pointy things that help cool the ships down, that you want to retract those before impact, because they can get damaged really easily. Very cool. Question is I don't really know what we're doing here, so let's... Okay, it's really slow. And I don't know if we're actually, like, clicking on these things, because it doesn't seem to register. Like, we are moving. Can I select all of my ships at once? No. How do you click on these? Oh, you can. Okay, like this. And then... that'll send us into a turn, like so. Okay, I would like to... Oh my god, this is wild. I don't know what the enemy's doing. Okay, so we can't adjust this one. Problem is I don't really want to... I don't know. Yeah, it's like, it's not really turning all that much. Why are we going so slow? I don't know if I want to go any faster. Okay, so we can do this here. Set fleet to balance posture. But again, it's not really, like, registering if I'm clicking this. I wish there was a little bit more feedback for what was going on. Because I honestly have no idea what is happening. Focus fire posture. Do we want to do that? How do we set a primary target? What are they doing? They're like spinning around. Very wild. Kingfish. Can we see what the actual, like... I think they're all the same ship. Man, it's, okay, so that's the Barracuda. Can I set... Yeah, so that's the primary target there. What about with this one? Which one is this? Can't tell. Sea Lion. Can I set a primary target there? No, so you can only set one primary target at a time. What are we doing? Are we shooting anything yet? I feel like something's being shot. Oh my god. This is insane. Don't really know what's going on here. I'll be perfectly honest with you. Okay, you two. I want you to kind of move inward a little. You guys are doing that. You as well can start turning inward right about there. Yeah, I really don't know what's going on. Focus fire? Like, when are we going to shoot our weapons? This is one of our corvettes. I mean, these are... So our triple radiator ships are our torpedo boats. I'm not really sure when they're going to be firing. What is this? Yeah, focus fire. Okay. What does this say? This weapon will not fire. No, we want them to fire. Point defense are on defensive posture. That's good. But when... What's the range here? And what is this stuff? This stuff looks like pain. I don't know. I'm just getting that sneaking suspicion that maybe we should be moving. Can I, like, do a hard burn or something? Hold on. Pause. Because it seems like you're being focused down, which is not ideal. Oh my god. How do I, like... Because I know there's a way that you can turn up and down, but I don't know how to do that. Here? What is this? These... Dude, I don't know what these things are. These are just like... These must be the enemy ships? Yeah, gotta be. Okay, but you're getting focus fire too, so maybe you should turn. I feel like you should be turning that way, away from the enemy. But like... Dude. It's crazy. Air posture. I feel like we're gonna just lose this battle, because I don't really know what I'm doing. There's enemy missiles approaching. I think they're missiles. They might just be like regular guns. If it's moving this slowly, like it's quite slow. Like, are we actually turning? It seems like we're turning, but it's not... Okay, we're shooting stuff now. Question is, are we shooting... This thing doesn't have torpedoes. This thing just has, like, regular guns. Honestly, if these ships get killed, I'm not as concerned, because they're not my, like, primary ships. But that looks concerning. And we need to be very ready to retract our radiators. I don't know how quickly you can retract radiators, like if this happens just instantaneously or not. Okay, I think we should probably do that right now. Because I think we're about to get absolutely fucking just wrecked here. Uh-oh. Rip. Okay. My issue here is why aren't our, like, torpedoes shooting? Dude, I have no idea what I'm doing here. Maybe I should just set AI control? No. What is this? They, like, turned us around. Just, why would you do that? No, seriously. Why would you do that? Why would you, like, turn the ships around? I'm very confused. Or is that necessary? Like, what is the... I mean, we are shooting now. Dude, this is very confusing. Question is, or not question, we've taken damage and dealt very little to the enemy in return. We definitely want to turn into the enemy, I think. I don't know if we've actually hit any enemy ships. I mean, there's one there. Theoretically, we should be tagging that with some of these torpedoes, right? Or they take... Okay, alright. We hit an enemy there. Nice. We're dealing some damage. Okay, we've taken out one enemy ship. Seems like our torpedoes are actually doing something, which is great. What's confusing me here is that we're just floating. Like, that's all we're doing. We're just drifting. We're not actually turning. It's like we're moving in a straight line. We can drag this a little bit, but it seems like it's very limited. And I don't know how to, like, change the, altitude, I guess you could say. Okay, we need to immediately turn around. The enemy ships are now, like, behind us. And we don't want that, so. And then what? Like, do we... Like, how do we then redirect our momentum? Let me know what I'm doing wrong here in the comments. Like, I honestly have no idea what is happening. This is very confusing. Remaining battery charge. Yeah, okay, get that. Is there a way to, like, adjust the speed of the vessel aside from doing, like, ramming speed? Okay, I guess I'll speed it up, because... like, how long does it take to turn around? Because they're... they're doing the same thing we are. Which is just, like, drifting backwards. Seemingly indefinitely. Like, are we slowing down at all? Like, what is this? Is it the types of engines that I have? Is that what's causing this? Did we attack this station? Or is this, like, actually on the map? I would assume it is. I was about to be like, where the hell is Earth? But, yeah, okay, it's there. Yeah, the enemy ships are just, like, floating, as are ours. Okay, I'm probably doing something wrong, but in case I'm not doing that much wrong, and this is a function of the space combat, I have to question the design of this. I've done one space battle before, but it resulted in, like, the enemy fleet getting destroyed in about 30 seconds, because I blew it up with missiles. Which is why I'm very confused as to what is happening here. Currently, the enemy commander wishes to end the battle. Yeah, okay. I guess that's just how it is. Okay, so we lost a ship, but we destroyed an enemy ship. We damaged one, and, I mean, this is basically just an even trade. We lost the litany of the emissaries. I'm very sorry you just named that ship, and it was the first one destroyed. Okay. So now what? Do we engage again? Can we engage again? Like, what do we do with these guys? That was just very confusing. I might just set it to, like, AI control, or... Okay, yeah, we should... I think we can engage again, right? Like... Didn't take too long to get there. Hold on. Issue here is, like, I know that ammo is a thing and that you need to, like, replenish ammo, but I can't tell if we need to do that right now. Where does it say that? Do you have to actually go into the ship tab itself and look at each one individually? Yeah, from the looks of it. That's... Yeah, we're completely out of torpedoes. We shouldn't engage. It's like our main offensive. Yeah, no, we're out of weapon, or we're out of ammo. But it just doesn't say that here. Okay, that's kind of annoying. Yeah, this game really needs some UI effects, some UI I guess overhauls, I feel. Okay, so they're trying to flee. We're gonna pursue anyways, so we can submit. Alright, the enemy fleet is maneuvering to avoid combat. We may bid some of our available Delta V to chase them. If we bid higher than they do, we will engage them. Otherwise, they escape. Both sides will spend the lower of the two bids regardless of whether combat occurs. Okay, what's the disadvantage of bidding Delta V? Holy crap, we have a ton of Delta V, so I don't need to bid, like, more than that. So I can just do this, basically. Yeah, so let's just auto-resolve this, because I don't know what the hell was going on there. I'm going to practice this a little bit. Both sides departed the battle. Why? Why would it do that in auto-resolve? I am so confused. Okay, we'll just wait. And I guess we need to go and, like, transfer back to our station so that we can replenish our supplies, because I don't know what else to do here. I think it's because we were out of ammo that we weren't able to, like, inflict any damage, or that we were out of most of our ammo. Like, some of our ships still had plenty of ammo. This is why I'm also a little bit confused. Okay, project complete. Their demands. Thanks to our efforts in both translation and in limited recreation of their ferrocite-based recreation. Sorry, not recreation. In limited recreation of their ferrocite-based communications, the Hydra have, thankfully, shown some willingness to not only engage with us, but also to simplify their complex tongue for our sake. Their latest and clearest response brings good news and bad. The good, they do not currently intend to simply destroy humanity outright. The bad, they stipulate a degree of subjugation far beyond our reasonable expectations. Oh, great. Fantastic. We have completed the Learn Their Purpose objective. Now I begin to see. The emissaries were not always as they are now. The great majority of their number were slain by a weapon that struck from space. Those that escaped were the soldiers, the engineers, the technicians. Their society survived, but damaged, incomplete. All of their efforts are now devoted towards ensuring that this can never happen again. And in doing so, they have abandoned their old path of leadership and guidance. They have lost their way. The emissaries have given us instructions towards the building of orbital weapons systems. I feel that it is important for us to avoid this. While they would perhaps assist us against those other factions still active upon Earth, they would signal to the emissaries that we are like their other subjugated species, resentful slaves that serve only because they are forced to. We must help the emissaries step beyond raw dominance. Show them that we serve out of love, not fear. Yeah. Okay, but that's interesting. So, I'm getting a little bit of, like, three-body problem vibes here. Great book series, by the way. The Remembrance... Is it called? I can't remember the name of the series. Remembrance of Earth's Past, I think, is the name of it. By Ixin Liu. Probably pronouncing that wrong. Great book series. Really big on the existential terror of, of sci-fi. And it's great. It's fucking great. Okay, new objective. Research the one true path. The seat of power is a lonely one. As more and more have flocked to our cause, my responsibilities have grown. It is no longer enough for me to be only a leader. I must be a figurehead, a symbol. You are one of the few with whom I can talk freely. So I, perhaps presumptuously, feel that I can understand what troubles the emissaries face. Though they are beyond our understanding, their problems may be the same. When one is alone, it is hard to trust. But trust is the only path by which they can escape what threatens them. We must teach them to have faith in us, as we have faith in them. Okay, that's interesting. We've also completed the point defense array. That's great, so now we can defend our stations. Right, so we actually have... Oh, good. What's going on here? Alright, so what can we do? Let's look here. Let's check under categories. What we might want to create. So, new ships, I think, it might be cool. So we can actually build patrol vessels. So let's actually start going for that. And that is apparently all we can do. Alright. But we did unlock two. Here we go. Right, we have, whatchamacallits. Nice. So, we are going to get, this time, what is a laser engine? Increases all laser weapon power by 5 megajoules, meaning this ship's laser weapons do more damage at longer ranges. Would be interesting if we want to actually go for, like, laser weapons, but I don't know if we do. Getting a cobalt dust radiator would be a much more, I guess, enduring radiator type. Let's actually do it. Let's build the cobalt dust radiator for our ships. We're going to invest a little bit into our naval capabilities. Our space naval capabilities. Alright, we have completed our transfer, so now we will resupply, or we can repair. We'll resupply first, then we'll repair. Okay.
The people will come to our side.
Public campaign success. We're at 56% in Pakistan. That's, I think, going to be good enough for now.
We're winning their hearts and minds.
Alright, 5% in Bangladesh. That needs a little bit of work. Okay, he's continuing doing abductions in Bamako. So, Alfarius is. Always good. Alright, we have also repaired. So that's good. Now we can attempt to engage the enemy again. Let's move towards India 6. Or we can actually straight up attack James Cook Station. We can destroy that. I think if we destroy that, that'll be good. Because then they aren't going to be able to build new ships as easily. I'm not sure if they're going to be able to defend it. I imagine because they're sitting there, they'll be able to defend it. I hope so. Like, it would make sense. It wouldn't make any sense if we can just fly up and destroy their station while there's a ship, while there's like a fleet moored to that station. I hope that's not how this works, but we're going to test to see if it is. Right, we have settlements completed. Nice. Several settlements have been made. New project available, the One True Path. Increase our control point management by 100 and would spin off a new org. That's really good. Okay, let's take a look at this one. Wish we could move these windows a little bit, because I have to do this like this, because right now we want to, of course, build up things. So, ooh, we can't build the vision pile array, can we? Okay, hold on. This costs 9. Ah, we need to research that, actually. Hold on. Why couldn't we research it before? Because I feel like I would have already. We're going to switch out the cobalt dust radiators. We'll go back to that. This is all... Sorry, go back to category. All ship-based stuff. It should be in here. Can't for some reason. Is it not available? To get the, like... It's obviously not going to be down here. Interesting. Okay. Alright. Well, never mind. Just keep researching the cobalt dust radiators. That's going to pose a little bit of a problem for my station, because I want to be able to build a fission pile, like the big one. Basically. But I can't. Interesting. So all I can really do is do the ones in space. So right now, as in do the ones in orbit, the actual, like, space stations that I have. Let's quickly take a look at our space stations. Check our stations out. Meteor Orbital Dock, for one. We're going to want to build a point defense array here. What is our current power? We're sitting at 45 power, so that's good. We can remove one of the Marine platoon barracks, I think. And we can build the point defense array instead. Yeah, build it in space. Okay, it'll be good. Do we need all of this power? That's going to cost 10, so that's going to reduce it down to 40. Yeah, we do. We can't remove one of those. Okay, then we got that going. And then we're going to build a point defense array on the welfare research station. So we can drop one of those. What is the situation? The power situation is actually kind of limited here, so... What I'm going to do is upgrade this into a proper solar array, and that's going to give us enough power to work with. And then from there, we're going to actually upgrade one of these. Not upgrade, it's kind of a, you know, doing something completely different. But we'll put a Marine platoon and a point defense array right here. Then our stations should be defended against both, you know, enemy ships and asteroids. Okay, our fleet is moving in to get to the enemy station. It's going to take them a little while to get there, but not too much longer. By not too much longer, I mean right now. Okay, so they do defend. That's good. I'm glad. Let's keep a loose formation again, and we'll try a man, I don't know, staggered maybe. Archers. Swords is what? Most powerful ships dispersed. Fastest ships dispersed. Archer, yeah, long range ships dispersed, I think. We can engage again. Okay, I'm gonna watch the AI do this and see what the hell happens. I just want to see how they think that these battles should be undertaken. And if we lose, we lose. Like, I just want to actually, like, know to some degree what's going on here. Like, we're shooting torpedoes. Bye-bye. But I feel like that just wasted all of our torpedoes. Right? Well, hold on. No, there's still more coming. So theoretically, we might be able to tag this ship. They're blowing it up with point defense. Okay. And they've got torpedoes flying in. Can we, like, retract our... No? So the AI doesn't seem to want to retract these things. Wow, we're going in, like, real close. Holy crap. Interesting. I mean, overall, we did better than last time, sort of. We took damage on 2 ships, but we did destroy one of theirs. And it seems like the fighting is now over. Okay. We took out 2 of their ships. Or, sorry, we took out 1 of their ships, but 2 of ours got damaged. Interesting. Okay. Right now, we have less... Sorry. No, we don't want to scuttle the ships. What the hell? What can we do? Hold on. Why are we stuck? Okay, it's a little annoying how it constantly, like, switches between... things. I want to click on Battlegroup Charybdis. Why can't I transfer? Or do we need to wait? Are they still busy doing something? No operation assigned. All I can do is split the fleet and scuttle the fleet. Why? Are we out of fuel? Like, what's going on here? How do we check this? Where does it say what our fuel situation is? Because it seems like we can't do anything. Like, we're out of torpedoes. It says that right there. Man, I wish things were conveyed a little bit more clearly in this game. That is I think a major design flaw. Is it because 2 of our ships are too damaged to go? Would that be the issue? Let's try and break off our damaged ships. That would suck if, like, just your ships getting damaged prevents them from moving. Man, I wish this wouldn't, like, minimize every time. It's So let's split off our 2 damaged ones. So the Shadow of Intent and the Harpy are both damaged. Let's split these 2 off. Okay. Now what? Can we move? Yeah, so now we can move our main fleet. Oh, shit. So really... And then these guys can't do anything. We split off. Is one of them capable of doing something, or is one of them just straight up crippled? Yeah, alright. This one can actually flee. So one of my ships is dead in the water. Number 18 cannot move. Sorry, the Shadow of Intent, right? Is that the one? Yeah. Why is it... what exactly is the issue here? Why are you so badly damaged? This is Umbra 18. Can we take a look at it? So that's apparently destroyed. Eliminates the ship's abilities to rotate. Doesn't really tell anything. I guess the red is bad. Has no life support, no nothing. I'm guessing that's the issue, so then we should probably just scuttle it, right? Or is there ways to repair it? I'm sure there's ways to repair it, but I think we should just scuttle the ship. And then the rest of our fleet can move back. Alright, so that's good to know. You can have ships just get stranded when they get too badly damaged, which, you know, makes sense. Actually, I'm not against that. Saudi Arabia conquered. The armies of the alien administration have conquered Saudi Arabia. Oh, nice. Well done, you guys. Well done. Very well done. I approve. We're fighting against the Eurasian Federation. I have the feeling the aliens are going to do just fine. Alliance ends. Okay. Don't care. In the slightest. Alright, so, yeah, space combat got a bit of jank. I would even go so far as to say got too much jank. I can't really make any sense of it. I'm going to experiment around with it more in my own time when I have time. So fear not. I will do a couple more battles before I give up on it entirely. And I think I'm going to try and watch some like tutorials for how to do it. I know they exist online. I just haven't had time to do it. Okay, what are you going to do? You're going to head into Bangladesh as well.
I will try to sway the public.
Need to take that. Okay, so we've made our transfer. And we're going to refuel. Resupply, I guess. So none of these ships are damaged. That's good. Like, it's really cool designing the ships and everything, but so far I'm not enthused about how the combat actually partakes, because it just seems so unresponsive. Like, I get what they're going for with the realistic movement, but at the same time, I also feel like some of the stuff is too realistic. Like, you literally cannot change course. Like, you can turn, and that turns your ships. It swivels it on an axis, which makes sense. Like, in the vacuum of space, turning your ship... You don't have anything aerodynamic to, like, you know, if you turn your plane in the atmosphere right, you actually turn the, like, nose of the plane, it's going to turn the entire plane. Obviously, that doesn't happen in space, because vacuum of space. So, that is realistic, but the fact that you can't redirect, and this may be an issue based on the engines that we have, so we might need to look for, certain types of engines that have a better, because we, like, one of the stats that we have, I can't remember the names of them. There's the one that's good for transfers, that allows you to actually move around really quickly, and then there is the other stat, which has been quite bad on the engines that we've had. So I'm going to try and make some ships for that. But the problem is like, you can't have both. Like, any semblance of both. So how the hell do you get, like, combat-able ships to actually, like, do anything? If you can't move them around in a reasonable time. I don't know. Bit weird. My little friend. Oh god, it's a tardigrade. We have learned a small alien life form is being kept as a pet. A child in New Delhi region of India has befriended a small adorable alien creature as a pet, and she and her friends have kept it hidden for some time before her parents discovered it and contacted the authorities and the news media. It doesn't appear to present an obvious threat and seems to want to remain with the child, and the local community has rallied around the family. Yeah, we're gonna, of course, let it remain with the child.
We are winning their hearts and minds.
We should befriend the alien life forms. Great, that's actually a really good sign. That means that not all of the alien life forms are dangerous. And look at that thing. That was just like a giant tardigrade, which are, as we know, water bears. So it's basically like a giant teddy bear. The alien administration is asking its ally India to join its attack on the Gulf states. You got it. We're going in. We are going in. Alright, let's deploy our armies. It's gonna take a little while to get there. Can we just straight up deploy to the Gulf States? Nope. Now we get to, so, hold on. We have no navies. Okay, so just cancel. We're not gonna be able to do anything there, because apparently that's just how it is. What about here? We have no navies in India either. I don't know if we're gonna actually be able to, like, participate. We have no navies here either. So, I think we need to build navies, is what this is saying. But it's so damn... It takes so long. It's like the incentive to do so. And it's so crippling if you don't. Like, you just can't use your armies unless it's like a border conflict. Like, how does that make any sense? Armies are airlifted all the time. Combat in this game, not good. The game itself, really good. You know, I would say 9 out of 10 in terms of the overall, like, political and space simulation. Really cool. Combat, I'm putting it like a 2 or 3 out of 10. I think it's actually quite bad. This style, anyways. The space combat, I'm not sure yet. I don't have enough, I guess, experience with it.
The senators' demand that we deploy rifle companies to patrol the suburbs for aliens is foolish for so many reasons. Not the least of which is that they may not be sent home when this is over. Commander Fiona Ayawade, Private Correspondence.
Many believe that unseen enemies are infiltrating our society for their own ends, and are manipulating government and individuals into doing their bidding. How can we function if neighbors don't trust authorities, much less each other? Reasonable precautions may be framed as government overreach or worse, an alien conspiracy. Overzealous or frightened officials may themselves overreact to perceived threats of mundane origin, leading to a loss of faith, radicalization, or even tit-for-tat episodes of violence. Each nation's security apparatus faces a choice: try to maintain public faith through openness and consistent and fair application of law, or to enact draconian measures under the mantra of keeping the public safe from the alien threat. Okay. What do we want to look at now? Gas core fission systems? I don't know if this is what's going to give us... No, it's not. We need to figure out how to actually get the... I don't think we can. Huh. Arrival culture? Or rival international development. These are pretty good. So these can be little things that you research that, like, buff up certain regions permanently, which is kind of cool. The bridges, basically. I'm just trying to look here. I don't know how many of these are going to affect us directly. I mean, inevitably, there's probably going to be some that are going to affect us. Like, some of these are just, you know, regular researches. Don't know. I don't really know what would be a good one to go for, or the inertial refinement fusion reactor. Man, I just don't know what these do. And it's so clunky to, like, go into the actual systems to find out what they do, that... I'm not going to do that on space commerce. Commercial mining companies might be interesting. Visible combat lasers. Light green laser batteries. Does this do anything? It just makes them visible. There's more missile options. Nuclear torpedoes. Antimatter weaponry. Been told not to go into antimatter. Not sure what I should be doing. Let's actually just go for augmented reality. It'll be a quick one, and it unlocks some useful stuff, so we should be done with that fairly quickly in any case. Investigate alien mission success. Very good. Project available, the civil defense programs. Population loss and GDP damage from nuclear strikes reduced by 20%. That could be good. Considering our enemies do have nukes. And we don't have very many. Alright, alliance ends. Bangladesh and China have ended their alliance. That's annoying. I'm going to try and take that back. So our defense on China has expired. We're going to want to reestablish that. So we're going to do that. And we're also going to continue the abductions in Mali.
Reporting in.
And I can't remember how many we've done. I really wish it kept a tally, considering we need X amount to
Ready.
do what we want to do with it. Again, another thing that I feel like the game could benefit from a little bit of more clear communication.
I will help them.
Making things safe for our people.
Okay. Yeah, we can't help our alien overlords because we can't move our armies, because Iran is not our ally, and we can't move through territory that doesn't belong to our allies. Like, looking here, yeah, we literally can't move there. Because instead it moves up here, which is just like, tell me why. Don't just randomly move me somewhere else. Like, why, game? I mean, I know why. It would just be nice to have known that
is increasingly with us.
from the game telling me, rather than me working it out from comments and other stuff. Alright, we are now able to undertake the Appeals to Fear messaging project. Okay. That might be good. Public campaign missions up 25%. Ooh, that'll be really good. Be really good. We want to go for that ASAP. Production's critical success. Okay. Just looking at it, like... Alright, we've got ourselves an outpost core. There, nice. I think yeah, nice. It's all done, actually. Sweet. We've got even more space mining going on. And our point defense and everything should be completed here, right? Is that all done? It is. Nice, so we've got ourselves a point defense array. I'm hoping this covers the entire station. I imagine it does, but who the hell knows. What is the monthly income that it provides? What is that? Dude, what is this? This must be like ammunition for the ships. No, man. I don't know. But you need to resupply. Or, what are you guys doing? You're just drifting there. Okay, ships resupplied, good, and you're gonna repair. And I want to have patrol vessels done so that we can build a couple of bigger ships, which can have bigger guns, and then we can hopefully just deal with the enemies. The initiative. So it is good that when you dock your ships at a station, it does functionally count as like a garrison. So they will defend the station if an enemy force approaches it, which is nice. If the AI is doing that, that means we get it as well, probably. Let's speed up. We're on 2 speed here. Let's not do that. There's basically no reason to have this game on anything less than 5 speed. Okay. All fine. Alright, Agira.
Ready.
Yeah, I actually, received a comment indicating that. That is concerning. That Alfaria says 0
Ready
loyalty.
for my mission.
We're gonna want to actually work on that. So let's make sure he does not have 0 loyalty. I know it says just his apparent loyalty, but even if it's just the apparent loyalty, I'd rather at least be confident that he's got a higher actual loyalty score. Jean-Luc, I want to actually have investigate Alfarius, though he's only got an 18% chance to do so, even with an investigation score of 21. What the actual fuck? Okay. There's other ways that we can fix that. There are cybernetics that will help with
I believe they'll stay loyal to the gods.
Ops, although I've got plenty. Okay, they control the Gulf states. That's great. Good job, guys. Right, so repairs are complete. We shall... No, repairs are not complete, apparently. Not sure why. Continue doing repairs. Did I click resupply? But that shouldn't have taken that long. Right, we're at 10% approval in Bangladesh. That's great. More abductions. Alien detected. Okay, in Cool. Fine. Who is it? Xenoform Alpha 5. I'm beginning to trust you a little bit more. Ooh, in Uruguay. Not my concern. Right. And now? Now we can merge Battlegroup Charybdis, right? But it renames... Oh, I hate this. So many games do this, and it's very annoying. When you, like, name a fleet or an army, and the moment you, like, merge it with something else, it just takes the, like, default name instead. Like, I don't think it would be very hard to code that, like, the name... The overriding name is the one that is the custom name, the one that's inputted. Or that you, like, immediately get to, like, pick the name or something. On that, I don't know. Okay, Umbra 17. I probably have to, like, merge from Battlegroup Charybdis. That's, I'm sure, the solution. Prevent that from happening. So let's take on the enemies again and see how effective that's going to be. See if an auto-resolve is going to give us a better result. Normally auto-resolves don't, but who knows? Control point gained in the UK. Oh, is that so? That is interesting. That might be something to hold on to. Thank you, alien overlords. Especially since the UK has a very technologically advanced army. Let's hold on to that. Failed the purge mission against us. But right now, Project Exodus is open. We might be able to do a crackdown there. Take another point in the UK. Okay, let's have a look. I really wish this wouldn't minimize all the time. Okay, who's gonna do it? Alfarius? I think it's gonna be you. Let's see, what are your chances of launching a crackdown? It's probably not super high. It's 4% base, so we can up this to a 24%. Ooh.
Applying pressure on their people.
Give it a try, and then Jean-Luc and do a public campaign in the UK. And then we need to defend the UK as well.
We'll make our appeal.
We can have Agira
What's
here
the op?
launch the defense. So
Securing our
interests.
interests.
Take our holding easily, mind you. We can still do it, but it's not going to just heal over. Okay, so let's engage here. Let's, again, go loose formation. Archers disperse, etc., etc. Okay, let's try the auto-resolve. Nothing happens. Why would it do that? That's incredibly annoying. The auto-resolve here just seems to literally do nothing. And I don't know why. Like, all of these things would be fine if the game told me what was actually happening, which it's not. Okay, let's transfer to there and attack them again, and I guess we'll just have the AI do this.
Securing our control.
And interest mission complete. Great. Oh god, that's going fast. Why is it taking so long to get there? Sorry guys, that's probably incredibly annoying to look at. Alright, so there's a few things we want to look at. I mean, obviously the one true path we want to go for, but there are a few... Ooh, the United Malay Union might also be cool, but we don't control any territory there. Civil defense programs, possible. Executive, no, we don't need that. Stakeholder subversion, no. We're the one that... Oh, Southeast Asian Alliance. Okay, that's not there. Appeal to fear messaging. Let's go with this one. For now. How do we?
Information is our greatest weapon, bar none. If we know enough about what we're fighting and where, we can win wars before even a single shot has been fired. Commander Fiona Ayawade, Data in the Shadow of War.
Yeah, that's very true. Knowing exactly what your enemy is going to do will allow you to counter the enemy, which, you know, if an enemy realizes that they're being countered on every front, they might just straight up surrender. Or if you can, you know, shut down defense mainframes and that type of stuff and just present the threat of overwhelming firepower because you know exactly what the enemy is doing. That's another way to end a war without firing a shot. Anyways, augmented reality, AR, distinguishes itself from its virtual counterpart in that it overlays digital information and imagery onto a real-world environment, essentially annotating reality. Its potential applications include marketing, cross-culture communication, navigation, and even soldiers understanding the lie of the land, would be the lay of the land, and the capabilities of the foes they face with but a glance. In short, AR is the bright promise of instant access to all human knowledge in any given situation. As we devise new forms of wearable technology and refine the algorithms that drive them, so too can we expand the uses of AR to better prepare our military, keep our populace both informed and entertained, and more rapidly train the coming generation of space travelers. Nice. So this will allow us to go into cybernetics, which I want to do, because cybernetic implants are actually pretty good. They'll help out with our counselors a little bit. Okay, I'll stop, I promise. Your lord, just select the Earth instead of our station. What is Battlegroup Charybdis doing? Okay, we had to go, like, around the entire planet to get to the enemies, unfortunately.
Public opinion is moving in our direction.
Okay. 10% in the UK, that's pretty good. That was a 5% leap. Why did that leap so big?
Target's lost.
Track down critical failure. They didn't defend themselves, though, so we can try again. Yeah, we'll help you. I mean, we can't do anything, but we'll help you in spirit. Suits our objective anyways. That's what we're here for. We're trying to help the aliens in spirit. Okay, we will engage. And I guess I need to fight this manually, because the auto-resolve just doesn't do anything. Alright. But it did use all of our torpedoes. Okay. We're gonna let the AI do its thing, and then I'm just gonna retract radiators. When I need to retract radiators. How do they do the vertical? I don't understand. How are they moving? We're just straight up not moving. We're just going in a line, but we're turning. God. Okay, there's definitely missiles coming. Pause here. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, so that's a torpedo about to approach. Let's drop the AI control here. This may have been a mistake, engaging right now. I feel like it probably was. Can I not retract my radiators? I guess I can't. No, I can't. Okay, I'm gonna retract it right there. To this ship. It's the whole fleet. Okay. Like, I thought we retracted. Oh, not. Wait, are they? Uh-oh. Okay. That looks super sketchy. Okay. Oh my god, the zooming. That's good, yeah. This is all good still. Problem is we're not shooting anymore, and why? We are apparently, actually, but it's just not doing anything. with these guns, the autocannons, they are depleting ammunition. I feel like the engagement is over again. And that neither side did any damage to the other. It's just like one pass. That's basically what's happening, is we make an attack run on them, and then we have to, like, go all the way back and refuel and rearm. And, I'll be perfectly honest with you guys, it's not fun. It's really not fun. Might be our ships. Maybe if we had better ships with better engines, it would be a bit more realistic or something, but this space combat is a bit ridiculous. We'll get patrol vessels and we'll see what we can make. Okay, they've completed their transfer. That happened fast. So we'll resupply them. Okay, do I just send them again? Like... dropping.
Standing by.
Transfer back to the enemy fleets. I guess. Try it another time. Maybe it'll work. Not sure, maybe it's the torpedoes, because they have such limited ammunition. Like, if they miss, then it's... our ships are kind of useless. We'll attempt another engagement. We'll just do an auto-resolve here. Like, we should win! We have 109... Or I'm just going to start the battle manually and let the AI do it again. Because we actually did do something last time. It was delightful. Great to see the enemy ships actually exploding. We've got a bunch of torpedoes flying in. But I feel like our issue is, like, who are they targeting? They all seem to be targeting the same ship. Okay, we blew one up, but all of our torpedoes are now... fine. Got two. Okay. Alright. Alright. No, face the enemy head on. Right? Shouldn't that be what we want to do? Because we have better nose armor. Because you're about to get absolutely just wrecked. I would like to be able to just retract the radiators for one ship. Why am I stuck doing it for the entire fleet? Also, maybe they can't. Might be the types of radiators that we're using that they can't be retracted, but I don't see why that would be a thing. Alright, we'll go back on to automatic, because hey, we actually seem to have damaged them a little bit more. We took out... did we take out a third one? We took out a third one. Let's end this battle, because no sense. Yeah, we took out two. Never mind. But okay. I mean, that was something. We are winning overall. Okay, so we're just gonna have to repeat this until we fully destroy their fleet. Okay, fly back, because I now need to resupply. Boy, is that exciting. At the very least, it doesn't take too long because of our high transfer speed. No, don't do that. Okay, Alfarius. So, yeah, they're still leaving a point open. Even with... oh,
Where
hold on.
to?
He is the best for this. Okay, so we're going to send him... he's got a 34%. That is much better. So you're going to do the crackdown.
Cracking down.
Alfarius. He can attempt
Reporting
to do a purge
in.
straight away. And we may as well just try. Right?
We're taking power.
Gira.
Where to?
Agita can attempt to do some public campaigning. And what
I
I'm
will
gonna
tell
do
our story.
here with one of our advisors. Our advisor in Pakistan is actually Jingju is going to
We'll recon the site.
And ooh, no, I mean, investigation of alien activity is good, but we need to defend India. So we're gonna actually have Aristides do that. Aristides cannot do that. So
Ready to go.
We're gonna have Jingju do that. Okay.
Securing our control.
To drop our
we'll see what we
Viking
can
for a
find.
moment, but good to give them a break from the usual routine. Let them do something
our
else.
interests.
So defend mission complete. Great. Ooh. Enemy ships in Ceres orbit. That's kind of concerning. Alright, we've completed our transfer, so we will do some resupplying. Won't take too long, hopefully. Wish it didn't zoom, or I wish it didn't, like, slow time down every time this happened. Again, just little things. Okay, that was repaired almost instantaneously. That's very nice. Then we're going to make another transfer towards India 3, and we're going to take that final fleet out, and then hopefully we can blow up their space station. Or even take over their space station. What kind of station is it, anyways? The James Cook Station. That's what I want to click on. James Cook Station. What is it? What's that? Fission reactor array. So they do have fission reactor arrays, though I'm not sure why you'd build them in solar orbit, because you can just build solar arrays for a lot cheaper. Space docks. This is kind of a shitty station. I'd rather just blow it up and build a new one. Plus, we'll get more atrocities, which we want to make sure that we stay in the lead for atrocities. Ah! Why? Why? I thought we were friends. I really thought we were friends.
We can speculate about where these bloody things came from until the cows come home. But right now, all that matters is whether or not we've got something that can put a bullet square between whatever the hell they call eyes. Commander Fiona Ayawade, secure correspondence.
Good timing, because there's currently alien megafauna rampaging through Mumbai, which is concerning. I thought they were going to be friendly with us, but apparently not. We'll see what they do. Anyways, railguns have been researched. The future of weaponry is one without gunpowder, where electricity alone powers each killing shot. Railguns employ the foundational technology behind mass drivers to propel their projectiles at staggering speeds, with kinetic force to match. Our previous breakthroughs in electromagnetics have been refined to allow a remarkable degree of miniaturization. By flowing current through an elongated magnetically permeable rifle barrel, the sides of which are the titular rails, we can accelerate projectiles without the need for any explosive, achieving muzzle velocities far beyond our most powerful explosive-based firearms. This is of great benefit to both impact and range. In consequence, slugs fired from these new railguns are able to pierce the densest of armor at extreme distances. The degree of energy involved does raise significant issues regarding heat and recoil. Railguns kick like the proverbial mule. But the more severe limitation is durability, due to the sustained physical contact required between high-velocity rounds and the rifle's charged barrel. Our researchers are, however, confident that subsequent discoveries in this field will bring about far more durable and, in turn, far more powerful electromagnetic weaponry. In the meantime, there is surely little that can stand up against a railgun for long. Okay, so that seems like it's going to be something useful to research, because that might solve our annoying, like, we can only kill, like, a few ships per volley type of situations. We're going to engage here, again, to start the battle. And let's let the AI do it, because they were pretty good about it. See if we can actually take out their ships once and for all. It seems like we turn, and when we turn, we can then shoot. Hopefully we've targeted both enemies, rather than just one. And I don't honestly know what the AI is doing here. They're just, like, swiveling around for fun, I guess. Or no, we're completely targeting one enemy ship. Like, talk about overkill. Why? Because here's the thing. You can set one priority target, like one primary target, but you can't do that individually per ship, right? Maybe you can. Maybe I should have done that. Let's just see if we can take this thing out with regular old guns. Probably not. I think our torpedoes are our killing potential. Why aren't our autocannons doing anything? They're just not firing. Is this a nose-facing gun? I don't know. I don't know, man. I mean, that's a nose-facing gun. This is not. These should be on turrets. Maybe it's just positioned the wrong way, but I just don't know how to fucking position the ships, or I can't tell where they're facing. Like, do you honestly need to look at the ship to see where all that is? Like, that'd all be fine if you're controlling one ship. But in fleet battle, with, like, a bunch of stuff happening, that is way too much micromanaging if that's how you have to do it. Honestly, I'm just confused. Anyway, we won. We blew up one of their ships. And I think we can just go to their space station and blow it up now. Like, I don't think that one ship's going to be able to stop us. We have 5. Let's just fly towards the James Cook station and destroy it. Right? Nice. Okay, let's blow it up. Kaboom! Alright, now we will transfer back to Meteor Orbital Dock. Or we can resupply.
Public sentiment is increasingly
Really want to finish
Targets
our
lost.
patrol ships. Then we can build some other types of vessels. Alright, let's resupply. We'll hunt down the last of the enemy fleets. Ah, lucky strike on the Camilla mining outpost. Very good. Let's see if we can get any more out of this. It's only 15% chance, but hey, you never know. No, generosity has its limits. We didn't get anything extra out of it. Makes sense. Protected, that's fine. Okay, we also want to, yeah, let's hunt their final ship down.
Recon complete.
Alright, so we have engaged once again. Let's, I guess we have to fight this. Oh, they're gonna try and flee. They have 25.3 KPS available, so we need to outbid that. 25.3. Oh no, we have 25.3 available. They have 3.7. Wow. We can just hit 4. Catch them. Let's just auto-resolve this. I'm pretty sure we'll destroy them. Why? That uses our torpedoes. That is so stupid. So, confirmed, auto-resolve is literally useless. Like, worse than the Total War auto-resolve. Total War auto-resolve is actually not that bad. It gets a lot of shit, but depending on what factions you're playing in and what game. Jordan has been conquered, very good. At least the aliens are doing
Our
well.
enemies are
We're
still
doing
in
well
control.
too, it's just we're doing well on a very annoying rate. Oh my god, that's... So we have to, like, manually do every space battle. I mean, we can just let the AI fight it for us, because I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, but... That's, a little ridiculous. To be dead honest. Did we manage to take the UK? I didn't even see. No, we didn't. We didn't even do a crackdown on the UK. What the hell? Why? Why is this closed every single
What's
time?
the up?
Okay, launch this crackdown. You have 72% chance. Great.
Removing
do
our
it.
enemies.
And
I'm here.
Jean-Luc, you're gonna... Oh, sorry, you
Your
were doing the
orders.
purge. You're doing the crackdown. You have a very high chance. 90% chance if we put... Okay, we'll do an 88%, and that will
Going
make
after their people.
his chance a 100%
Ready for
chance.
orders.
He succeeds.
Where do
We
you
don't
need me?
to put that much in. We'll just do 16.
Targeting the opposition.
Arestes,
Where do you need
you're
me?
going to continue researching the
Ready for
aliens
my mission.
and Jingju, you're
On the
are
way
there more
to the
aliens
target
to
site.
research? No, just the ones in
Where
Jordan.
to?
Okay, you are going to start advising in Pakistan again. How's
Let's see
Pakistan
what we
looking?
can see.
Excuse me? I clicked advise in Pakistan, but okay.
Offering support.
Alright. Confirm assignments. We've completed our transfer. We'll resupply again. Dear Lord, make it stop. I just want it to be over. Stop minimizing that game. God. Okay, India 3. Engage. take out their final fleet.
Lending my expertise.
Permanent assignment. Augmented combat training. Alright, that's going to increase our military and build army and build navy investment points, which could be good because we want to get some navy investment points here in India. Alright, we'll just engage. We'll submit. They have 1.6 only. Submit 2.1, and I guess we'll just fucking do the battle automatically. Any second, our torpedoes will launch. Guys, let me know what you guys think of the space battles in this. Am I missing something? Or is this just how it is? Are they just incredibly janky and incredibly unresponsive? And how the hell do you get the vectors to go, like, down and up? And is there independent targeting between ships? AI, what are you doing? That looks concerning. Can you not collide? Let's just see if the AI collides my ships. Fine, I would think it would be very hilarious if the AI actually has 3 of our ships just piled together and blows them all up. I mean, it's looking kind of close. Okay, those 2 avoided, but are these 2 gonna avoid? What is happening? And what are our torpedoes doing? Okay, we're finally firing torpedoes. Okay, what about here? Are we gonna have a collision? No, it seems like they're narrowly missing each other, which is great. And it's dead. Alright. Okay, so then we have to manually end it. Alright, well, we blew them up. And the initiative no longer has any fleets. Finally. Now we have to wait. That's another thing. Like, once the battle is over, we have to, like, go into full speed time. It means we have to click on the Earth. It's just, like, extra clicks for no reason. Like, just let us immediately select what the fleet is going to do next after completing a transfer like that. So, what we're going to do is we're going to transfer back to Meteor Orbital Dock. Right now, it's just the Academy and the Protectorate that have any presence in Earth's orbit, and I'm fine with both of those, so I'm going to let them do their thing. Alright, there, resupply, and this fleet's just going to be on standby temporarily. Until we get our big ships. Hopefully it won't be too long. Undetected.
Public opinion is moving in our direction.
Nice.
We've neutralized that.
Finally. Okay, we got that. We're going to take a second point in the UK. Ooh, they've done a crackdown on us in Mongolia. That makes me sad. Who's done a crackdown on us? We can't tell, of course.
We found something.
We're in control here.
Nice. We've taken the UK from Project Exodus, so we've taken 2 points there. So what that leaves is the Protectorate's holdings in the UK, and I think I'm going to try and take those too, though right now we don't have the control points to manage them. So I think we'll just leave it as is. I'll maintain this as a foothold for later. Alright, so what we're going to do is open this window again, because the game decides to close it every time we click on fleets.
Standing by.
Aristedes, you are going to go back to...
I will help them.
Working in India.
Ready for my mission.
Okay, this megafauna here, I'm not a fan of. Let's move our armies, we're going to have to kill the megafauna. I don't like that we have to kill the megafauna, but for some reason the aliens have decided to unleash a kaiju on us, and
ready for orders.
I'm hoping we can kill it. I'm hoping we're, like, able to actually destroy it. Because if it just stays there, completely impervious to our attacks, because we're supposed to be friendly with it, I'm going to call a little bit of bullshit. Like, it's attacking us, we should be able to defend ourselves. we'll see how it goes. It's going to be a bit of a longer episode because I'm waiting for a specific research to be done. I want to do that at the end. Roll ships. How far are we? Sorry, clicking the wrong things all the time. Oh, we're not. Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay, we're not doing control ships. We'll have to wait then. Okay, then we're gonna do one last run
Offering
of
assistance.
the
Making things safe for our
turns.
people.
I will help them.
End the episode. Player defense. Right? Okay. Interesting. Right now, we just need to get the fission pile array, the big one, big fission reactor, because using a bunch of little fission reactors in outposts is not going to cut it. Okay, let's see if we can actually take down the alien kaiju. I moved all of my armies. I clicked deploy all armies. Pretty sure I did, but it moved only one of them.
Never be afraid to burn, for it is only within that fiery crucible that our true selves are forged. Superior Judith Howell, Burn Brighter Self-Improvement Course.
We have researched, or somebody else has researched, mission to the inner planets. Full colonization of the inner worlds of our solar system must remain a pipe dream, for neither the alternatively burning and freezing landscape of Mercury nor the acidic atmosphere of Venus could possibly support more than the briefest human existence. However, there is some hope for limited settlement in the permanently shadowed craters which litter Mercury's poles, which we believe contain copious amounts of frozen water. Ooh. But the true gain in enabling our fleets to reach the sun's closest planet would be its sheer abundance of resources. Some 70% of Mercury is composed of metal. As for Venus, though its poisonous air and extreme heat would annihilate any life foolish enough to land upon it, in other respects is Earth's close twin. As such, it could theoretically provide vast amounts of carbon, nitrogen, and oxygen for the construction and maintenance of nearby space stations. Venus is also a source of deuterium, a potent fusion fuel, all of which will surely be necessary if we are to defend our home system from any threats which might arise, and to expand further outwards. Very nice. Okay, so
people
we're
will
going
come
to
to our
quickly look
side.
at... Pause, please. Is Mercury. We want to start sending some probes. I think we can do that already. We can. We're going to send a probe to Mercury, and we are going to send a probe to Venus. Can we do that? No, but we can build orbitals already around Venus. Can't do anything on Mercury just yet. But looking at Venus, what's the advantage of building a platform here? Like in low Earth orbit, or an orbital in low Venus orbit, sorry. Control point lost. We've lost our control point we've lost our control point in Mongolia. Okay. What's the benefit of actually building a orbital here? Doesn't really say. Like, it mentioned all of these things, but did we just build one and find out? Let's do it. Build an orbital around Venus. Okay, so we're gonna have a look at this orbital. Where is it? San Agustin Station. We will call it, shall we make it a, let's name it something. We'll call it the, I believe like, so we could call it like Venusian, but I believe Cytherian was also a term to describe Venus, but I'm not sure. So we'll have it the, Cytherian Orbital Colony. I'm not sure what exactly we can do with it. I know a solar array is probably... Yeah, it's going to give us 80 power here. That's quite good. Well, let's build a solar array here. And then we can just build some research, right? Like, none of it's going to affect Earth, so it's not going to grant the 3% boost. But it will increase the tech category bonuses from HAB modules. No, hold on. If the model is in Earth interface orbit. So actually that doesn't seem like it does anything in that case. Well, what we could do then is just build a skunkworks or two. You know, get us some extra... We can just do that. Let's build 2 skunkworks around Venus. And, because it doesn't seem like the labs are actually going to do anything. It says here... Okay, they do give knowledge. Oh, okay, 2.5%. Alright, I see. So, regardless, they give some extra knowledge. So the energy lab here, yeah, it's going to give 2.5% energy research, for example. So, they're still good to build. They're just not going to provide as much. So, what we might want to do... so this is going to give us 80 power. The skunkworks are each going to take 30 off. That'll be... We'll have 20 left. Feasibly, we could build a couple of things. A materials lab, perhaps? These only cost 5. It's going to help with our military. We could build 4 of them. Here. Let's do that. Build 4 materials labs. We'll save the rest of the slots for potential other options. Alright, so, first Venusian, Cytherian, whatever you want to call it, colony. I think Cytherian is a word to describe Venus. Correct me if I'm wrong, if you guys know better. But, alright, that is where we're going to end today's episode. We have defeated the initiative's space presence through a series of long, grueling, and very janky space battles. I'm hoping getting better engine designs and better ships overall is going to make the experience a little bit smoother. Let me know if it does get better overall or if it's always going to be this janky. Regardless, I'll continue playing the game because it's like everything else about the game is a ton of fun. It's just the space battles and the ground warfare is obnoxious. Alright. Leave it a like if you have enjoyed it. I apologize for my complaining about things. I do that from time to time. And again, I look forward to seeing you in the comments and in the subsequent episodes. I'll catch you in the next one. Ash Heriter out.